Alrighty, good evening team. We are just getting set up for the MTGO Creator Showdown, the 5K, with first prize being $1,250 US. This is a modern tournament, open deck list. The first game is going to go live in 5 minutes. So while you're watching the PAX East Final Fantasy debut stream for Final Fantasy, you can watch the games with me. I'm going to be watching the stream as well while playing these games. So we've got the chance to win some buku bucks and watch some card reveals as well. So that is what's happening. So I was reading the Discord chat. Everyone's getting ready, and yeah, talking about the fact that there's a stream about to happen for one of the biggest sets of the entire year. Where is it? There we go. I'm just gonna load it up here. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. We're 5 minutes now. I'll tell you what, we can actually... Do I have the technology? I think I do. If we do it like this... This is what... We've not only got this, we do have... We're ready to go on MTGO. We're just waiting for the brackets to come through. Otherwise, we've got this that we're waiting to deal with as well. I actually need to... Hold on 2 seconds. Need to make sure... Don't accidentally leak anything. Alright, we can go back to this now. So, our first game is going to start. I feel like I need to... how do I do this? I feel like we need the pack stream on while we're playing MTGO. We'll see. We'll see. Not too long to go now. Let's just get some super chill music going in the background. Okay, I think that should be fine. Two more minutes, and then we'll have the first game. So there are, how many players? 50 something players? 56 registered players. as I said, it is open deck list. We've actually got the format. Oh wait, hold on. Did I post my? I did not post my Blue Sky. So we've actually got the format breakdown here. You see Boros Energy taking up the majority of the field, followed by, where are we? What's next? Prowess. We've got like a mix of Eldrazi, Brood Scale combo. Want a green Eldrazi, want a green Tron. We're on the Gruul Eldrazi plan. That's what we're looking to do. We'll see what comes first. The match or the pack stream. We're just waiting for our first. Oh, here we go. Roster standings pairings. All right, here we go. Who am I up against? Oh, I need to log in. Hold on. That would probably help. All right, there we go. DB Sodek. So what are they on? Living End. I think we're fine against Living End. Pairings for round one are up. Do I need to... That's a good point. Do I need to make the bracket? I believe it's hosting left side of pairings. I'm on the right side. My opponent doesn't appear to be online. Oh, are we going to have about to have a repair? Oh, whoops. I'm in the wrong room. Let me send him a old friend request as well. Tournament's underway. Alright, let's come back to this. So we're against Living End. We should be fine. I think our matchup for Living End is alright. We've got main deck Bajuka Bog. Where is my opponent? Oh. People aren't prepared. Okay, we're into a game. Okay, so we know we're up against Living End. Forest, Utopia Sprawl, into Talisman. I feel like Bog. We're on the draw. I think Bog is fine in hand. So we know their big turn is obviously turn 3. we're just going to get our red sauce. Do we need our red sauce now? Not really. Oh, I'm going to mute my Discord. That's going to do my head in. So I'm hoping they go wild and just cycle a bunch of stuff this turn. Please do. We got the bog. So unfortunately, we do have 2 tap lands in hand here. So we're not going to get... Oh, we are going to get the micro spawn next turn for a ramp, which is great. Excuse me. Oh, am I on the right screen? I am. Thank goodness. That's what we like to see. All right, first card reveal coming up here. The question is, do we want to... We can't, unfortunately, Kozilek's command. So I think we do just go for the micro spawn now. Just get our ramp on. What do we want here? We're going to grab the Ugin's Labyrinth. This also gives us, opens us up for Graveyard Exile as well, which is obviously great. That can... We're about to draw a bunch of cards. We don't want this. Are you planning to go now? You're going now, okay. Two, 4, 6. So 2, 4, 6, 8. We can survive an attack here. And we can cast Emrakul next turn. Three is Emrakul's 10. Yep. Next turn there'll be 5 types in the graveyard. We'll have enough lands as well. We've got to go for it. Target player creates, and we want to exile. Now we may have a force here, is what it is, but we do get the... Oh, it gets exiled. Okay. Pretty huge top deck coming up here. Oh my word. 2, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2... 6, 7. Unfortunately, though, I don't think that's enough. We're literally... short by 1. Let's make him play it out, though. Damn. We should have had that matchup. Trinosphere is great here. Okay, let's do it. What's he sideboarding against us? Commandeers. I mean, that's about it, right? Commandeer is just non-creature spell, though. So we're hoping for a turn 2 Trinisphere. Oh, we could have gone Blood Moon as well. Okay, we got the turn 3 Trinisphere. We've got ramp. I think this is fine. We can fix our first draw as well. If we draw into a Ugin Sanctum. Oh, Jailer's good. Jailer is good. We will take a Jailer. Although, does that... I don't think that does the thing I want it to do. Okay, we're going to take it anyway. Oh wait, yes, it does do the thing I wanted to do. Players can't cast non-creature spells from exile. That's where Cascade gets cast from. Also gets around what is it called? Force of Negation. Yeah, so I think we're going to play that first. Let's start the bidding off here. Take the... I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, okay, he doesn't have an immediate answer to that, so we're just gonna take Cavern of Souls. Eldrazi. Soulless Jailer. Two, 4, 6. Okay, so we do have the Devourer of Destiny coming next turn. If we want it. Trinisphere? How does he feel about that? Alright, what's the plan? We've got a Soulless Jailer, and we've got a Trinisphere. Waker of Waves, okay. Come on, Soulless Jailer. He's holding the line. We just need some gas at this point. I don't even think we go with Devourer of Destiny. We exiled our Scryland as well, which is annoying. So he's got to deal with both the Trinisphere and the Soulless Jailer. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely one way to do it. Need something here. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, that is not it. That is not it. At this rate, I'm tempted to go and get... Emrakul. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I should wait. Let's be smart about this. Alright, so we got the Emrakul in hand. Got enough mana to cast it. Emrakul's coming. Okay, here's the plea. Perfect. Five. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay, sweet. So we get to go again. Okay. So let me just all right. Go to combat. Make sure I don't screw this up. So we're going to attack with Waker like this. Okay. Okay. Block here. Block here. We're then going to cast Ardent Plea. We're going to cast Living End. There we go. We're then going to Forest Cycle this. Okay, and then... Okay, there we go. Good turn. Damn. Alright, don't tell me he gets it. Oh, we got there. Okay. We could also go for a cheeky Blood Moon as well. He's only playing... Yeah, one basic. Alright. Let's go for turn 2 Blood Moon. I mean, this is a Utopia Sprawl hand. This is a potential turn 2 Blood Moon. We've got ways to put things in our graveyard as well, which is obviously excellent. All depends who's quicker off the mark here. Okay. Is what it is. We got another one. What do we want to take here? We just go Utopia Sprawl again. If we go Utopia Sprawl again, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can go and get the bog, which is important. So yes, we're going to take the Utopia Sprawl. Although they're going off potentially next turn. Oh, I always forget this gives a freaking token. So, are they going off this turn? Okay, they are. We're in a pretty okay spot here. Oh, Trinisphere, but I do like this more. We're going to exile the forest in case of Blood Moon. Do we bog now, though? I mean, I don't think so. We can handle... do we bog? Do we bog? Or do we just get a forest? Maybe we get a forest. We can bog next turn, maybe? Maybe we commercial district instead. Might hit something big. Let's see, 2... No, if we hit a land off the top, let's get Eldrazi Temple. If we hit a land off the top, it means we can cast Devourer. Or maybe we should have bogged. Maybe we should have bogged. We're bogging next turn, that's for sure. Damn. Not the top deck we wanted. Wait, was it? Yes, it was. Eventually you can sack it here to counter it. Yep. Alright, need a big Emrakul. Don't think that does it. Damn, that's annoying. Literally didn't see any sideboard cards that game. You got it, man. Alright, that's the first round. Bit unfortunate. Is what it is. Alrighty, we're just waiting for the next round results. Round 2 hopefully starting soon. Just waiting on one more game by the looks.
Which puts the point back on Team Chandra.
Yeah.
A lot of birds.
Listen, I do want to take a moment because actually, Adam, this is embarrassing for you.
I don't know what to say.
Is there anything you want to say to your team to kind of like perk them up, maybe get their ideas going?
This is all being done on purpose because we're about to have comeback of the century. Mark my words.
I don't think
Mark
so.
my words. We
I
got
don't
this.
think so.
It is the first of 4 points, is it not?
It is the first of all,
First
so
to
you're
four.
not
Got
doing
this.
great. You are on life support. I do respect you more than Kenny, but this is truly bad.
Hey.
I don't, Kenny. I like you way more. Okay, let's go. Question number 5. One class in Final Fantasy is the White Mage. In Magic the Gathering, a White Mage is a player who casts spells using white mana. How many cards, wow, this is interesting. How many cards that include white mana have been printed in Magic?
Can't be that many. Can't be that many, right?
Okay. Name, where you're from, and what's your answer?
I'm just going to give you a ballpark. Go high.
Hi, I'm Dylan. I'm from Rhode Island, and I don't know. Let's go with 5,307.
So there's 27,000 cards, right?
All right, name where you're
Six
from,
colors
what's
of
your answer is?
magic.
Anthony, Buffalo, New York.
So what is this?
I'm gonna go with 2,512.
Beautiful.
Okay.
High numbers.
So-
High numbers. Good stuff. All right, name where you're from, what your answer is?
6.
Nova from Jacksonville.
Yeah, around 5,000 makes sense.
10,849.
Whoa.
Wow.
Nice and high. Beautiful.
There we go. Okay, let's move over. Karen, let's go.
All right. What's your name? Where you're from? And your guess?
Jeff, New Jersey, 26,806.
Love that.
So
Aiming
you
big.
just there's 27,000 unique
Oh,
cards
I
in
love
Magic.
this. I love this. Okay, what is your name? What is your guess? Where you're from?
Do you want that in that order?
Yes.
My name is Ian. The guess is 10,850, and I'm from Massachusetts.
Thank you.
Yeah, how's it going, guys? We're just in the intermission. We just finished up round 1. Unfortunately, we're currently 2-1.
I'm from New Hampshire, and I'm going to go ahead and throw out
We're just waiting for round 2 pairings.
1,222.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Here we go. Lock in your answers, please.
This could be for the game.
I feel like this could be for the game.
If Chandra gets a point here, they will win.
What?
Lot riding on this.
Come back of the century.
So I think we...
Come back of the century. Just
Let me
wait.
just check.
Just wait.
How
The
quick
great
is...
thing is you definitely remember
Scryfall
all
won't
those
have
high numbers, right?
pairings
yeah,
up?
Totally. Excellent.
Pairings are up. Pairings are up.
Reveal your-
So I'm against TSP Gendra. Let me just message them. So yeah, we're playing in the modern 5K, guys. There you go. They're in. So what are they playing? They are on Demir Frog. I mean, this seems like a pretty good keep, especially against Frog. Remember, guys, open deck lists. We are a bit weak to turn 1 Thoughtseize here. If we do get turn 1 Thoughtseize, we're just going to go turn 1 Utopia Sprawl. Otherwise, we're going to Ugin's Labyrinth to protect the Ugin. We've got Kozilek's Return to deal with an early frog. So there's a turn 1 Thoughtseize, so as I said, we're just simply going to go Utopia Sprawl instead. Let's go. Didn't take the Utopia Sprawl. Okay, sweet. So we are gonna Ugin's Labyrinth to protect the Ugin. Even if we don't get to... Oh, tempting. Let's rumble here. Get some card draw. Okay. Yep, that's fine. So it's cutting us. Has not cut us off red. Doesn't know about the Devourer of Destiny. Three cards in hand for our opponent. So don't forget as well, Bajuga Bog, excellent in this matchup. Throwing away a frog. Going for the Unearth, potentially. See if we can bait out a counter here. I mean, excellent for us. We're going to Kozilek's Return now to force him to discard. Because then we've got 2, 4, 6. Yeah, we do need one more mana for Devourer of Destiny. What are they doing? Giving out Final Fantasy booster packs? Any draw here is great. Microspawn would be amazing. Oh! There she is. What a top deck. Literally what a top deck. And we've got Devourer of Destinies coming next turn. Literally, what a top deck. Stops the frog from flying as well. We don't mind blocking here. Oh, wow. That was a card to certainly come into. Chocobo cards. Okay, so he is going to fly the frog? He is going to fly the frog. Okay. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 9. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Rough. Great pickup by our opponent. What a turnaround from our opponent. Actually unbelievable. So we need a red source here. Red sauce or something. So red sauce. Draw 3. Do we want to use the ability? No. Save it for another frog. Alright, we got the flying creature and we got the Kozilek's command. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah. Damn. All right, we're still in it to win it. So a second frog has entered play. Oh my word. You can't keep getting away with this. One, two, three, four, five, six. He's got no cards in hand. He's got no cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just make sure I do my math right. 2, 4. Yep, okay. Oh, and we get to blow them up. Yes. Oh my word. We are hanging on by the skin of our teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we top deck a land here, we can cast Ugin. You can't keep getting away with this. 1, 2, 3, yeah, there we go. Oh my word. Okay, Frog Oculus. So dismembers in. Trinispheres don't seem that good here. I do feel like if we Blood Moon first, we win. We could go down that route. We're on the draw though. Oh, there's Sephiroth. Seems pretty good. We have ways to deal with Frog. We can start ramping. We don't have our sideboard tech. I feel like this is fine. I was about to say, Ugin's Labyrinth off the top would be freaking sick. Protect our Emrakul. Talisman of Impulse. Alright, turn 2 Blood Moon is online. Tifa. Whenever a land you draw enters, double Tifa lock cards, power until end of turn. That's the standard Tifa. Eldrazi Temple, obviously. Sorry, Kozilek's Command, obviously, during their turn. We've got to get the counters out of their hand. That's just the real basics of what we have to do. Looks like they're setting up for Murktide. Do we just exile a bunch out of their graveyard now? One, 2, 3, 4. Is what it is. Oh, Oculus. Hey, Microspawn, there you are. Bit late. Happy to see you nonetheless. What do we want here? 2 types in the graveyard. Do we just bog the rest of the way? Guess so. We are on a clock here. Not what we wanted. Getting some types into the graveyard though will be good. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not quite at 13 yet. Ugin. Utopia Sprawl. Okay. Do we just lose here? Damn. We are on the play now. Again, we didn't see a single sideboard card. Dismember, Blood Moon would have been nice. Now that we're on the play, I do want to go in. I don't really want to go all in on the Stone Rain plan. Ceaseless Hunger would have been, like, literally any of our top end there would have been excellent. Alright, final game. Come on, turn 2 Blood Moon. Okay, this seems fine. We've got the Dismember for Frog. We've got turn 1 Utopia Sprawl. Could potentially draw into a 7-drop. We are on top deck for turn 2 Blood Moon. We didn't get the turn 2 Blood Moon, which is annoying. And we didn't top deck a 7-drop either. There they are. Alright. Better late than never. Writhing Chrysalisk is one way to deal with a frog. Two, 4, 6. I mean, I guess I can stay on top. There's the Murktide. Six counters on it. We do have an answer on top, though. So if we can bait out one counter spell, we're gonna draw and then get rid of that frog. Oh, we did get rid of the frog. Okay. Excellent. Bottom. We don't need the extra land at this point. Or do we? No, we don't. There's a microspawn. 4, 6, 7. Potentially got what's it called? Consign. Annoying, but we do have Kozilek's into Dismember. I think we can wait another turn. We might be able to get away with this. So we've got 3 types of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I still need Eldrazi Temple here. I think we will take the Cavernous Souls. Just need any more of our top end. Would be great here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, the thing is, if he's got a counterspell here, I'm just dead. He's got 4 cards in hand. Yeah, he's probably got Stubborn Denial. It keeps me in the game. Removal spell. Oh, damn. All right, we've got one more round, and then I'm gonna go to bed. I'm not in contention for prizing at all.
Fall of Gentlemen, where there are plenty of zombies, and Hildebrand is not dead after all. You can find Hildebrand and all the other scions in the Final Fantasy XIV Commander deck, led by none other than Y'shtola herself. Yeah. Where, as you cast your non-creature spells with mana value 3 or greater, you're going to drain the table, draw cards, and continue controlling the game, as long as you manage those cooldowns. Enjoy the deck, please.
Amazing. And whilst Y'shtola's right here, I think it's a great time to touch base with another of our celebrity artists talking about their specific version of Y'shtola.
自分がギャザリングの絵を描けるのっていうのがちょっとびっくりしまして、まあ、今回その両方のプレイヤーの橋渡しになればいいんじゃないかなと思っています。 僕割とその油彩風というか厚塗りっていう方で絵を描くことが多かったんですけど、やっぱりそれってギャザリングとかからかなりインスパイアを受けていました。これはテイストとしてはそのファイナルファンタジーのその14のエフェクトの綺麗さとかちょっと目指してデザインさせていただきました。ヤシュトラは強い意志を持ったキャラクターなので、そこら辺が再現できるようにしたかったっていうところがあって、ちょっと人知を超えたような雰囲気を出せればいいかなっていうところで、少し凛々しい感じの雰囲気にしました。はい。
Obviously, there are loads of cards still to show you, Zakil. Let's start with that sweet version of Ishtola.
Yes, so here is main set Ishtola Ruel. She's a 6-mana 3/5 cat druid that has the ability at the beginning of your end step, blink a creature, and then if it is the first end step, you effectively take an additional end step. So you're able to gain advantage with creatures on the battlefield that have entered the battlefield triggers by blinking them, and then, just like the last Ishtola card that we showed at the face of the commander deck, also manipulate and use end
It's really annoying as
triggers
well.
to your advantage.
Both the
So
matchups
playing the
I've
main
lost
set-
tonight,
main set
I
Ishtola
was
with
doing
the
pretty well
commander
against
deck
in
Ishtola
practice,
deck, is probably quite good.
which obviously
And,
always
One of my
sucks.
favorite things about Final Fantasy 14 are the summons. What's up?
Yeah, so let's talk about one you all might recognize, Summon Primal Odin. If you've gone up against this in 14, you know you're in for a tough time. Odin likes killing stuff. Let's start with that first chapter. Blows up one of your opponent's creatures. That's neat. It's the second chapter where things get really gnarly. If you know Odin, you know you do not want to get hit by this attack. It will take you out. You'll take out your whole party. If Odin hits you during a second chapter, you lose the game. Do not get hit by Odin's second chapter. It is bad. If you survive that, if your creatures perhaps block by a little bit of time, you still have to contend with the third chapter where Odin's owner will draw 2 cards and make each player lose 2 life. Perhaps they'll even draw another Odin. Now, earlier I mentioned that there would be some job select equipment from Final Fantasy 14. So where are all my summoners at? Perfect. Well, here is the Summoner's Grimoire, another job select equipment. So when this comes into play, you make a 1/1 hero and attach it to it. Now, whenever that creature attacks, you get to put a creature from your hand on the battlefield. So it's like a little elvish piper for your longtime Magic fans. But if it is an enchantment card, it enters tapped and attacking. So that enchantment creature like Odin will come in right away. One other tiny thing I want to call out is in front of the equip ability, you'll see what it says there, Abraxas. Well, that is actually the weapon that is shown in the art there. Just a little nod to the different weapons that are used. The Final Fantasy 14 team thought it'd be really cool to actually reference the weapons that are in the art for the 14 tied job select equipment. So you'll find that on the equipment in the set.
Much of the major narrative of Final Fantasy XIV is the metaphysical conflict between Hydaelyn and Zodiark. So today we're going to show you one half of that conflict with Zodiark, Umbral God. He is a 5/5 with Indestructible God, and when he enters, each player sacrifices half the non-god creatures they control, rounded down. Now that's an interesting story element. If you're a Final Fantasy XIV player, you'll have to tell me if you think that is spot on to the story that Zodiark might be involved in. And here we can see the moment where I wiped every raid I was ever in doing this trial. I could not for the life of me remember this mechanic. I'm so sorry to everyone who was playing me. I was your Gunbreaker main tank, not using my cooldown spirit.
I know there are people in the audience who are thinking, oh, there's one person from Final Fantasy XIV I'd love to see. Here he is, you thirsty people.
So, I mentioned before that you might find villains in the commander deck. Well, here's one every Final Fantasy XIV player knows. It's Emmett Selk. Now, the villains in the decks play on a little different axis. Emmett here will cast spells from your graveyard over time because Ascians know their history, but they will still trigger all of the non-creature matters cards in your deck.
Okay, here we go. 14's done. We're now moving on to 15. We are going like a rocket ship. It's again another great example of the way in which Final Fantasy has reinvented itself over the years. Dylan, what's the story?
So in Final Fantasy 15, we see this dramatic tale of epic war, political conspiracies, ancient magic, opposing kings, but ultimately it puts the story of friendship and camaraderie center stage. We follow Prince Noctis and his very best of friends, Ignis, Prompto, and Gladiolus, on a road trip across the modern fantasy world of Eos. And embroiled in this conflict, we are going to go up against many cool monsters, cinematic boss battles, epic duels, but one of the biggest things that Final Fantasy 15 left on me was just the very sense of time and pace. The slow, quiet moments you spend with your friends, pulling pranks at each other, making food at camp, discovering new recipes, listening to music while you're driving around. It does remind me a little bit of the four of us and how we kind of made this set, so I kind of have a soft spot for this. Excuse me if I start crying.
I'm also there as well. Thanks, guys. Okay, let's look at some cards, please. Zakil, take us through it.
Yeah, so Noctis is the main character from Final Fantasy 15, and his most unique mechanical ability is called Armiger, which allows him to wield the 13 royal weapons that come from his lineage that are depicted in his artwork. So his ability allows you to cast artifact spells from the graveyard as a nod to the Armiger ability. And also, take a look at this beautiful borderless artwork.
Let's look at Arden.
But of course, opposed to Noctis is the game's antagonist, Arden. And here we see celebrity artist Roberto Ferrari has captured his signature grin and his powers over the Star Scourge. And we actually see that we use that as a flavor word because while you have Arden in play, you too will be making your own army of demons to take over the world.
Okay, that's Final Fantasy 15 done. We're finally here, guys. Final Fantasy 16 has arrived. I don't remember any of it. Dylan, what happened?
So just to catch you up to speed, Ben, I don't know if you've heard of this game, but this takes place in Valisthea. It is the latest entry in the mainline Final Fantasy series, and it is one of the most dark and mature titles the franchise has seen thus far. It tells this gritty and grim tale of magic and explores the notions of free will. We are introduced to our protagonist, Clive Rossfields, when he is but a young boy. And we watch him grow over decades of in-game story as he turns into the epic hero who shall deny fate itself. And as we all know in this game, the summons are of paramount importance because Clive is someone known as a dominant, that who harbors the ability of the summons, the icons inside of them. And in the game, our heroes turn directly into their summons. I wonder if that sparked any good design ideas?
Well, it certainly did, and this is actually quite an interesting story because, well, we've been working on the set for 4 years. We said that earlier. Well, as we all know, this game came out 2 years ago, so it came out during the development process of the set. So we actually had a weekend when the game came out, and we just all started playing and trying to figure out, okay, what could go in, what could go in? This card, this card, this card. It was a great time.
Massive call out. Zakil was always 2 hours ahead of me and Daniel, and we were like nonstop playing. My wife is here, she can confirm I was not sleeping at all. And somehow he was always ahead of me. I have no idea how you were just so... It was a wild weekend. Our group chat exploded with like 1,000 messages every single night. Like, this is an awesome concept. This could be a card.
You have to get this character in there, right?
I totally missed that quest. I have to go do it, so...
Okay, guys, be quiet. I want to talk now. Okay. God, we get it. You played the game. I was in it.
Yeah.
Listen, I think it's time that we previewed some cards, and I know what you all want to see, but first let's see a character that is incredibly important to Clive in this story.
Yeah, so this is Jill, Shiva's dominant. This card shows off all of her icy powers, so on Jill's side, she comes in and unsummons a creature. Then when she transforms into Shiva, she will make one of your creatures unblockable twice. Then she will tap all of your opponent's lands, they cannot stop you, and then unlike other summons that go away, she goes back to Jill, re-triggering that Enter's ability to unsummon and continue using those icy powers.
Okay, now this is the moment you're all waiting for. This is the moment that I've been waiting for 2 hours. You want to see the Clive card? I have been sweating under that thing for 2 hours for this exact moment. Let's see it on the screen.
So here we have... To be clear, that is the correct reaction. Yes. So here we have Clive and Ifrit. We knew we needed an epic card, and so that's exactly what we made. On the front side, Clive, of course, has Devotion to Red. Of course, it is the only Devotion card in the main set, but it fits his character so well. Who else would be so devoted to Red as Ifrit's dominant? Then, when you're ready, perhaps a turn after you play him, you can pay 6 mana, flip him over, he fights a creature right away. Bam! Ifrit shows up. Time for that epic boss battle. Then get some mana the
Right,
next
we're getting
turn.
ready for round
Turn
3.
After that, he flips back to Clive, if your opponent's even still alive by then. And you get to do the whole discard your hand and drop again before preparing to turn him back into a free. So, you know, pretty powerful combination of abilities here. Wouldn't you say, Ben?
I would say he's very cool. I would say he's the best one. You know, don't take my word for it. Okay, guys, that's it. We have done 16 mainline games, but I know, are you excited for this? Zakil, when can we get our hands on all this Final Fantasy goodness?
Yeah, so Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy releases globally on June 13th with pre-releases starting on June 6th. Now, if you're a Final Fantasy fan who has never played Magic before, I suggest you start with the starter kit, which comes with 2 60-card decks that are pre-constructed along with a learn-to-play booklet and digital download codes to play on Magic Arena. We also have our Play Booster, which includes all of the cards that we previewed today, everything that is standard legal, as well as the Final Fantasy Through the Ages
MSRP
bonus.
$6.99.
Products that we
Yeah,
have
right.
here, as Daniel mentioned, are the 4 commander decks that are focused on individual games, 6, 7, 10, and 14.
MSRP $69.99. Yeah, right.
Or learn about them if you never have. They're some of our favorites, and we think that they're such an amazing product. We also have our collector SKUs in the collector commander decks, which are the same mechanical identity of those
$149.99. Yeah, right. I know I didn't pay that.
As well as our collector boosters, which include all of the mechanical cards from the main set, many from the commander decks, and the awesome, amazing treatments such as the golden chocobo. Here's our complete product suite, including the beautiful gift bundle featuring Ifrit and Bahamut from Final Fantasy XVI. And again, this set releases globally on June 13th with a variety of play events starting then, running through the remainder of that month, and MagicCon Vegas, along with Pro Tour Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy on the weekend of June 20th.
So literally, the set comes out 2 weeks later, Pro
And
Tour.
of course, if you're a digital gamer, Final Fantasy is also coming to Magic the Gathering Arena with 3 different bundles you can pick up. The first, of course, is the pack bundle. You might be wondering, Gavin, why is it called the pack bundle? Well, great news. It comes with 50 booster packs, 5 golden packs. You get this cool VV sleeve, the VV version, all kinds of awesome stuff going on there. Let's go on to the next bundle called the Pass Bundle. You might be wondering, why is this called the Pass Bundle? Well, this comes with Clive, comes with Noctis, comes with cool sleeves for both of them, and you get access to the Mastery Pass. Now, the Mastery Pass will let you unlock those awesome chocobos for Jason Tronder we saw earlier. You get a regular chocobo at level 1, a Jace chocobo at level 25, and the Tronder chocobo at level 50. And then finally, we've got the Play Bundle. You can imagine why it's called that. You get tons of tokens to go play in drafts, plus you get Kefka, Terra, some accoutrement for them, and my personal favorite, the Moogle Companion that can hang out with you in a game. And who doesn't want a Moogle hanging out with them? You can go pre-order that on Magic the Gathering Arena right now.
Amazing. So let's moving on. Let's get you even more hyped than you are already with
All right,
this
pairings for round 3 are
amazing
going
trailer.
up in about 7 minutes by the looks. So standing by till then. Continue watching this stream.
I've been waiting for this. I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Final Fantasy is coming to Magic the Gathering. Draw swords. Cast spells. Play heroes and villains from all 16 core games.
Final Fantasy 13, the longest freaking tutorial you'll ever have to play.
Years I've waited for this chance.
It's time to shape your story.
Shall we?
You know what? You know what? I think there's still some people who might be on the fence about tucking into this, right? If there are, let's see if Stephanie can persuade those who might not want to get involved.
All right, folks. When you think of the essential ingredients of what makes Final Fantasy, what comes to mind? You've got your classics, your chocobos, summons, crystals. We're fans, we know all this. But there's one more thing that has been in nearly every game of the Final Fantasy series that we haven't quite talked about yet.
Kingdom Hearts.
Or should I say someone? It's Sid. Better yet, Sids. Because why settle for just one?
Okay, folks, this is how we're going to do it. Remember when I split the room up in two? That went well, didn't it? We're doing it again. Okay, this side of the room, I'm going to say a number. This side of the room, we're going to shout one word and one word only. And what word's that going to be? You know it. We're going to start with 2, okay? Because that's when he first appeared. So it'll go something like this. We'll say a number. It'll start with 2 like this. Say 2 with me. 2. Okay? You ready? Obviously, you're not going to say 2 the whole time. That would be insane. Okay? Don't. I think there's quite a few people watching at home. They're going to be so annoyed. We've just stayed on 2 for hours. Okay, are you ready with me? Here we go. 2.
Took me a while to realize they were the same card.
Everybody, it has been absolutely awesome to spend time with you. I hope you've had fun. I hope you are going to spend lots of money on this.
Oh, that's
Please
really poor
do.
taste.
Thank you for coming. I want to thank the incredible panel. Gavin, Zakil, Daniel, Dylan, Stephanie. I've been your host, Ben Starr. You've been amazing. Thank you for coming.
Alright, well, thanks to the amazing power of YouTube, we can go back through and see the cards that I missed.
Where Kefka has become...
But when it is...
Grixis. Kefka attacks, each player discards a card. You draw a card for each card type among cards discarded this way. Whenever an opponent loses life during your turn, you draw that many cards. Cruel Ultimatum, anyone? Terra. When Terra ETBs, put up to 1 enchantment card milled into your hand. Exile, transform, create a copy as a target of non-legendary enchantment you control and gains haste. If it's a saga, put up to 3 lore counters on it, sacrifice at the end. So you can just door to nothingness someone with this. What else do we miss? Summon. Add red for each lore counter on this saga. You may cast an instant or sorcery card exiled with this saga. I saw these guys. Let's see. Deals combat damage to a player. That player gains control of Kane. If they do, draw a card. If they drew, you draw that many cards, create that many tapped treasure tokens, then lose that much life. This is the standard card, by the way. Chocobo icon is the commander cards. Round 3 pairings coming up shortly by the looks. Whenever Kane deals combat damage to a player, that player gains control of Kane. If they do, you draw that many cards and create that many tapped treasure tokens. Interesting. If a non-token creature exiles and you gain 2 life. This is an excellent commander card. This is the new Ancient Stirrings. Commune with beavers. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You reveal an artifact, creature, or land from among them. And put it into your hand. Obviously, Ancient Stirrings looks at 5 cards. Alrighty. New match. All right, so if we get crushed here, we're going to bed. Why is this person doing that? There we are. Alrighty, so we're up against Domain Zoo. Seems like fine. We've got a board wipe, card draw, ramp. I mean, what more can we ask for, right? Hoping not to see a turn 1 ley line. Which we don't, thankfully. We're off to a pretty good start. Excellent. Now we do know they're running main deck Consign to Memory. Okay, Stubborn Denial, that's fine. Deserted Ragavan. Oh, Silent Draco. We're not exiling that, that's for sure. Let me just do this now while they're tapped out. And we don't want any of those. Just want some gas. That is not gas. The beatdown plan going here. Really hoping, or even if we see a stubborn, we're fine here. Didn't see a stubborn, excellent. We will grab do we just grab the temple? Grab the temple. Pretty keen. Again, we're once again looking for top end cards. Hasty Creature. Just going to try and preserve our life total here. Again, while our opponent is tapped out. Don't have hexproof, right? Just need to find something. This can get us something. 2, 4, 6, 8. Bottom. 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 Alright, we've got Emrakul coming up next turn. No, we just die. Fantastic. So, yeah. Dismembers in. Again, this matchup should be fine for us. Just couldn't stop a 4/4 flyer. I feel like Trinisphere helps out here as well. Come on, turn 2 Stratosphere. I don't think this is good enough. Got the green source, got the dismember. I think this is fine. What are we putting back though? Chrysalisk, because we don't have the red source. Unfortunate. At least we don't see a... what is it called? turn 0 ley line. Alright, well, we can deal with the Scion of Draco this time. There we go, only take 1 hit from it. I think we take the Eugene here. So we can hide him under the labyrinth. And then we keep open Kozilek's command. Or our opponent's on the back foot while they're tapped out. Do we just put the impulse down now? Oh no, 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 no. I get 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'd have to. Yeah, let's just take it slow and steady. Bottom needs something else. Fantastic. Fantastic. Trinisphere. I really need something else. Give me something else. I mean, at least we're setting up for Ugin at this turn. I feel like this is stubborn denial or walking into a coastline to memory, consign to memory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like anything else here is great. Five cards in hand. I need to draw some gas. At least with Sanctums now, when I cast Ugin, I can sacrifice one of them. Coming into play with haste. Draco. Oh wow, okay, yes. We will get an Emrakul. No. Oh, okay. Okay. We're just going to gain life. Oh my word. Protect the Emrakul. Monkey. You can tribal flames me. Oh, come on. Alright, well, we're done for today. We got thrashed. How do I drop? Yeah, I'm done. Alrighty, friends, that was the MTGO 5K, I got absolutely destroyed. In any case, appreciate everybody stopping by. We're going to review some Final Fantasy cards before I go to bed. And then put some stuff together for a video. Thanks everybody for sticking around. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.